Hello there. Some Labour Party MPs are getting very hot under the collar because of their official party leaflets talking about a second EU referendum. Poor old Jeremy Corbyn. Here he was, looking outward at a Brexit-split Tory party and counting down the days to a Labour government, when along comes Boris Johnson, who upturns the applecart, and now we have Labour rending itself limb from limb. And it all stems from Jeremy Corbyn's inability to do what Boris has done: get off the fence and speak plainly about what his party's Brexit position is. And the reason for that is the Labour grassroots support arguably contains a majority that want Brexit, while those that are members of the party are mostly Remainers. So what Corbyn and his team have come up with is a policy that Labour will campaign to remain against no deal or a bad Tory deal. What is not clear, though, is what the Labour Party will do if it ends up winning a general election. Would a Labour government still go for Brexit, but with its own New Deal? And what would that New Deal look like? Would it go for another referendum? Or would it simply reverse Brexit? And this is the problem for many Labour MPs and candidates in Leave voting areas, because they have been sent official party leaflets that they think are toxic, because the leaflets talk about supporting a second EU referendum and campaigning to remain if the other option is either a bad Tory deal or a no deal. And as an aside, one question here is, could Corbyn and Labour ever think a Tory deal was anything other than bad? Anyway, you can imagine how all this has gone down in some Labour quarters, and according to the Times and the Express, candidates from Essex and Yorkshire say that they would rather ditch the leaflets than back a policy that goes against the 2016 EU referendum result. One Labour Party official is quoted as saying, "It's a very serious situation. They think we're betraying the working class, so they'd rather not use campaigning material. I can't think of any candidate who's ever said no to free stuff that helps them get elected. A lot of these candidates are pro-Corbyn, but they know what he's asking them to say will be toxic on the doorstep. It poses the question of what on earth they're going to do in the event of the general election they say they want." And that's the question you have to ask yourself. How on earth can Corbyn fight and expect to win a general election in these circumstances? How can a vote of no confidence in Boris leading to a general election ever help his quest for power? And that would explain the Labour leader's determination to try and wrest control from the Tories after a vote of no confidence via some judge ordering the arrest of Boris Johnson and his expulsion from the Commons, or McDonnell bundling Corbyn into a taxi to the palace so he can ask the Queen to intervene. Corbyn is in a right old pickle. He will not want to face a general election, but he does want power. And the only way he will get that is by, as the leader of the loyal opposition, tabling an official vote of no confidence in the government. And that is something every Remainer MP in the House of Commons will be clamouring non-stop for him to do as soon as he enters the chamber on the 3rd of September. And those Remainer MPs do not want a Corbyn government. They want a government of national unity under someone else, purely to negotiate an Article 50 extension with the EU Council for either a second EU referendum or a general election. And I personally think those Remainer MPs would opt for a referendum, because in a general election they may not get the result they want. But they do not want Corbyn, so when he puts himself forward, MPs will reject him. And as for his part, Corbyn will want to be 100% sure that the keys to number 10 will 100% end up in his trouser pocket if he does table a no confidence motion. But he's stymied anyway, because Boris can stay put for the 2 weeks allowed, then unless MPs vote for confidence in the Johnson government at the last moment, he can call a general election on a date of his own choosing post a no-deal Brexit. So the big question is, will Corbyn go for a vote of confidence, or will he bottle it? Or is it in fact a futile exercise for him? Anyway, what do you think? Please share and comment, and thank you for watching. Please do like and share this video, and also subscribe to my channel. And when subscribing, please do remember to press on the little bell next to the subscribe button. That way you'll get an alert every single time I put up a new video. Thank you very much for watching.